If I said y equals 3, what does that even mean? Well, y equals 3 is not actually a point, it's a line. You might think that it's this point here, because there's the y-axis and here's 3. But if you think about it, this point y also equals 3, because we have 1 and 3. The first number is the x, the second number is the y. So y was 3 there. At this point, y is 3. At this point, minus 3, 3. Y is still 3. So actually, y equals 3 is a line going horizontally across through 3. That is the line y equals 3. How about the line, let's do it in orange, y equals minus 4. What about that line? Again, it's going to go through minus 4 and it's going to be a horizontal line, because at this point y is minus 4. We have along the corridor, down the stairs, minus 8, minus 4. The second number is the y coordinate, and here it's minus 4. Here it's minus 4. All along this line, in fact, y equals minus 4. So this is the line y equals minus 4. I think you get the idea about that. But how about the line if I said x equals 2? What does that look like? Is that a cross at 2? Well, this time x equals 2. So here is x equals 2, but it's not a point, it's a line. X equals 2 here as well. X equals 2 here, because that's the coordinate 2, 6. Remember, the first number is the x. Let me just write that. So coordinates are always x and then y. So the first number is the x, the second number is the y. Here we have along the corridor 2 and up 5, or along the corridor 2, down minus 6. So that whole line going vertically is the line x equals 2. Again, if I asked you what about x equals minus 7, where's that line? Well, x equals minus 7 is going vertically through minus 7. So it will be this line here. Those are vertical and horizontal lines when you simply have a y equals or an x equals. Notice they don't really have a gradient. It's not in the form y equals mx plus c, which I've covered in another video. It's simply x equals a number or y equals a number. When y equals a number, we have a horizontal line. When x equals a number, we have a vertical line. It might seem counterintuitive because this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis, but I think you saw the reasons why. With the line here, for example, x equals 2, every single point on that line has an x coordinate of 2, so that's why it's the line x equals 2. There's a couple of other common lines that I just wanted to talk about though. Sometimes in reflection questions or in other questions you're asked to draw the line y equals x. Let's do that in red actually. What does the line y equals x look like? It kind of looks like what you might think, where the x equals the y. So here the x is 1, the y is 1. Here the x is 3, the y is 3. So everything where the x equals the y is going to be on this line, x equals y. And there we have it. It's a diagonal line going from bottom left to top right. Let's take this point. Here we have x is minus 6 and y equals minus 6 because y equals x. For a bit of fun, how about the line y equals minus x? Y equals minus x. That basically means it's inverted. So whatever x is, y is the minus version. So if x is 2, y is minus 2. If x is minus 3, y is 3. In other words, you get a line going straight down diagonally. That's the line y equals minus x. All of these are very common lines, be they vertical, horizontal, or lines of the form y equals x or minus x. They're extremely useful to know, and to memorize. So you might want to test yourself by making up some lines and seeing if you can draw them.